go. All right. So we are starting out as usual. In the beautiful city of Irvine. So not really any plans today. I think I will try to go to probably cruise through downtown because it's awesome. That's why. And I did have a video going through downtown yesterday, and I guess I wasn't recording. So I guess it won't hurt to go through there again. But really, the reason why is because we're gonna go look at the courthouse. So I have a mission. I had a subscriber mention that he used to work at the courthouse. And he was stoked because I rode by it on a ride from, I guess, from last week. And I really like that building. So I never really have a mission. I'm just riding home. So a little mini mission is cool. It's a crazy day today. It looks like it's gonna rain. Am I gonna have to start carrying rain gear? Possibly. All right, I think we can actually, I should have went, but we'll just sit here and criticize people's driving. Not really. All right. Calm down. All right. Self-conscious about the fact that all I do is throttle only on this bike, but not really because I feel like I should be pedaling to get exercise, or it's nothing like that. It's only that I feel like I'm like gonna make the bike not last as long. Oh yeah, dude, really. So I checked out some brake pads today. And I didn't buy them yet, but I was trying to figure out if the brand that I was using, that I bought for my electric, had the same style of brakes as this bike uses. So they are different style, but they're a common style, and they do, and it looks like the same material. It's a semi-metallic Right, all right. So yeah, it's called a semi-metallic brake pad, and it's got, it looks kind of black, but it does have speckles of like copper in it, looks like. So those seem to be the ones that make the least amount of noise. Alright, thank you. Very nice. Very nice, people. Fast and Furious street takeovers. We're gonna get hit by a Porsche, not a Porsche. Alright. Gal Pao Gacho. Alright, we'll get on the right side eventually. Private jet coming in. The Silver Bullet. Ah, it's getting cold. Alright. Whoa. Guess we're gonna stay on this side. Oh yeah, so I got rid of the creaking sound. So this morning's video, which I'm gonna publish either tonight or tomorrow morning, I already got it mostly, I think I got the whole thing edited already. That's my last creaking video, so if you like the creaking videos, unfortunately, they're no more. No more creaky videos until something else starts making noise. Well, if you do like the creaking videos, I still have the creaking, the noisy brakes. So if you're a fan of the noisy brakes, that's still going. There's a little noise for you. And now we're gonna get over to the right side. All right. Get across that intersection through the red lights. UPS truck looks kind of military, doesn't it? So yeah, the piece that was making the creaking sound was actually pretty obvious. So I had put grease in all the spots, you know, after tightening the bolts and making sure everything was tight. I had you know, put the grease where the noise was coming from, but there's so when you fold the bike, you can fold the handlebars down, and there's a hinge, you know, that it swings down on, and then there's also wow, it's dark under here. And when you fold it back, you know, when you put the handlebars back up and you tighten them, there's a little metal clamp that pulls back and it locks everything in. It was that. Man, it's surprisingly cold. It's cooled down a lot. Wow, see how fast that car was going? Man, that was ridiculous. That was very ridiculous. That car was probably going 60. I wish I would have looked at this sign right here in time. But you know, I always, on the electric, I was always right here on the street. And on this bike, I haven't been as much, but I don't know why. I guess just because I'm kind of just cruising, trying to keep the stress level down. Just want to have a good time, have a peaceful ride. Wow, it's just, I think this, you know, greasing up all these different sections on this bike, bike feels really nice, feels really solid. We'll be styling once we get the brakes done. All right, so we're at 375 miles on the Windhorse, and yeah, I'm still pretty stoked on the bike. But yeah, this channel's not all about it's about the longevity. The longevity of this electric horse, this electric Windhorse. Look at that, no creaking. The brakes don't sound that bad either, really. Let's get out in the calle. Oh my God, what's this person doing? Does the Camaro see me? Do you see me, Camaro? Bitchin' Camaro. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. So there was a band in the 80s called the Dead Milkmen. Well, they still play, actually. And they had a song called Bitchin' Camaro. Ooh, he's got the free go. Kind of a cool looking bike. Frigo. Photo. Uh-oh. This girl's gonna cross. Oh my Lord. Wait for the light, lady. God. Don't get ran over. There we go. Now it's safe. So yeah, there was a lot of people. Last night's video was actually really good. It's too bad I wasn't actually making a video, because it was, oh man, what the hell is this water coming from? Where's all this water coming from? It was actually a really good video. There was a lot of people on the Pacific Electric Trail, and it was when I left it like really kind of late at 5:30. So it was a nice dark ride, and yeah, there was just a lot of crazy activity. So we'll check it out and see. There was like a whole new crew down here that I wasn't used to seeing. That might have been one of them right there. These kitty cats. Oh, that's nice. Somebody put food out for them. I don't know. Yeah, look at they're still out here. So I noticed there's not as many people on the tracks that that guy's going to town on something. So usually when I come out of, like if I don't go on the Pacific Electric Trail that I just went on, I go on the street and then I go across those railroad tracks, and I always look down the tracks just to kind of, you know, look at the encampment from a distance on the railroad tracks, and I noticed that it's gone. So I don't know if they're getting booted out of there by the railroad folks or what. But yeah, I was just surprised. There was a whole group right here, and they had the whole trail blocked. But I think it's just because it was at night. Oh, I barely touched the ground here. Yeah, I kind of want to lower the seat so I can actually touch the ground flat-footed, but when I do pedal, it's just I'm too low. So let's get over to downtown rapidamente. So we've already been riding for 24 minutes. But the beginning of the video is pretty uneventful, so we might be able to trim down the beginning. That noise. That dude with a beard's been out here every single day since I've been riding on this path. That's nice, they got that wall done right there. Looks good. So yeah, so you see all the parrots on the wall. That's I don't know how many cities, but I know like Orange and Santa Ana for sure have tons of parrots all over the place. So this guy's riding the wheelie, man. See how long he can go. He's a wheelie king. Oh, is he gonna go across the intersection? Oh. Pretty badass, man. I was never able to ride wheelies like that ever. Not even close, you know. Guy's gonna be on YouTube. He doesn't even know it. There you go. I'll tell him. Oh yeah. He's got the freaking moves, bro. Alright, so we will go ahead and I guess we'll cut up towards Maine. Creep through the park, man. I'm gonna creep through the park. Let's take this bike path. Never know when somebody's gonna come walking out from behind a wall. It happens. It definitely happens. Rightfully so. That's where they belong, is on the sidewalk. I am the trespasser. Anarchy. All right, we got the Dollar Zone, Northgate Market, Gonzales. All right. Cybertruck. So all my old videos, I'm usually in the street when I was on the electric. My electric XP 3.0, I was always mobbing in the street most of the time. I mean, I like to ride on the sidewalk. It's pretty obvious, but on the electric, you can go back and watch my old videos. I was usually on this street right here trying to keep up with traffic. It was a pretty normal thing. But lately I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old and settling down. You just gotta, it just depends, right? It just depends on how you feel, you know? It depends on how you feel. So let's go check out what's going on at this dollar store, which is called the Dollar Tree. We got somebody with a nitrous balloon right here. Getting all crazy. You hear that guy? He said he's gonna take my bike. I better get off of the street, man. That guy said he's gonna take my bike. We're gonna go ahead and cruise over here in case he's serious. We better get back on the street. Wow, somebody's barbecuing up a storm. Oh, they have fireworks. All right. Yeah, the two guys, the two little gangsters with the nitrous balloons. He said it loud enough. You should probably be able to hear it on the video. But I'm not really too worried about it. Not too concerned. All right, so we're gonna go over to the courthouse. Got something in my eyeball. Ooh, we gotta get over. We gotta get across the street. Let's cross right here. Yeah, man, it's gonna rain. I wonder what the odds of it raining are right now. Not the odds, the chances, I should say. Not the odds. Let's see. Weather. Chance of precipitation is about 8%. But looking at the sky right now, I would say it's a little bit more likely than that. Who knows? Alrighty. So yeah, that's not the, so let's see, that's like, oh, here's the zigzag guy. So I've been riding for, I don't know, like, how many months now? So in August it was 12 months. Look at that, they got that Al Pastor up there. So yeah, 14 or 15 months. And I'm trying to think if he would be the second person ever to like act like they were gonna take my bike. So he's number 2. So I was going into an alley one morning and somebody said something about taking this bike. I can't remember exactly what he said. But yeah, like insinuating that he was gonna take my bike, or like, that's a cool bike, I'm gonna take it, or something like that. And then that guy just said, I'm gonna take that blank's bike. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. I don't have a plan. Like, if somebody's, obviously, I mean, I'm not just gonna hand it over. Or maybe I would, I don't know. I guess it depends on how intimidating that person was, or what kind of mood I'm in. But being that it's really my only way to get to work, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. All right, so we arrived at the courthouse. In this building, it is awesome. Oh, let's get off the bike for a minute. So I can't really read this, it's hard to read, but we won't read all the names, but it says who reserved this site for the courthouse in the year 1869. So this courthouse was renovated. I don't know what year it was renovated, but it definitely was. And now it's, I think, kind of like a museum. But we have some other people here that are taking some photos in front of it. So, but here it is. We'll go over to the other side. Yeah, it's a beautiful building. Oh. So yeah, you can obviously look it up on Wikipedia and read the story. It's definitely pretty impressive. Got this granite foundation. You guys see any ghosts peeking out the windows? I don't see any ghosts. Let's go back here. Only 4:28. Our video is 43 minutes so far, according to this this timer on this bike. Yeah, I know you can, it's a museum too, I think. And I still think it's in use. It's not in use as a courthouse, but I think they store some records here, or I don't know exactly what they use it for now. So Old Orange County Courthouse, built 1900. Historical landmark 837. So we looked at that house a while back, and I think I read a few things about that house. Yeah, I would love to go inside of this building. I'm sure the basement is pretty awesome too. All right. Oh. So I think this house actually was what got the Historical Society of Santa Ana, for lack of better words, established. I think they tore down a bunch of buildings here in Santa Ana, and then they were gonna get rid of that one, and then so they created that Historical Society, or whatever it's called, to preserve that building. So the only thing they had to do was move it. So they gave him the building, but they had to move it. Okay, we got a pit bull here that's getting a little wild, and they are not strong enough to handle that dog. Oh, it's barking at the other dog. Okay. It's not barking at the human, it's just barking at the other dog. God dang, dude. People have no business owning a pit bull. She could barely hold that dog. That dog, that's crazy, man. Yeah, so the city or county, the city gave that group the building, and then they were obviously not gonna pay for any of the reparations or anything like that, or to have it moved. Or maybe they actually did pay to take care of the cost of moving it, but I don't know where that house was located. I'm not talking about the courthouse, I'm talking about that house that was right by the courthouse. But that was the house of, I think, like one of the first female doctors in Orange County. I think that was her house. I should have went by there, so I shouldn't even be talking about it because I didn't stop by there, but when I saw the green light, I just crossed the street without thinking. Hot dogs. Alright, so we're back to Main Street. Oh, and I guess I'm gonna have to hit this button or I'm never gonna get to cross. The button is so far away, maybe somebody else will hit it for me. Oh yeah, let's see. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, let's cross. Cross this one. It's the craziness. This is where it starts getting hectic. All right, so which way are we gonna go now? This video is getting long. It's 51 minutes, but it's still really early. right. So yeah, I don't know what it is, I guess. But lately, just been seeing a lot more like street activity, like more homeless activity, more, you know, more kind of weirdness, wildness. So when I first started riding, the streets were pretty crazy. I mean, there were a lot of people out, you know, and every day I would see something, you know, that was a little crazy. And then, I don't know, I would say for the last 6 months, it's been kind of chill, but I feel like people are coming out of the woodworks again, you know? So we'll see. Let's go on the Santiago Creek Trail and see if it's wild again. Because even on the Santiago Creek Trail, it you know, it was really populated when I first started doing this. And it kind of chilled out a little bit too. So, you know, when I get out of Hart Park and I'm going to Santiago Park, underneath that bridge, I mean, that whole spot had people camping on the far side in that area I call the Badlands, and then also on the side of just the regular Santiago Creek Trail on the regular path. There would be, you know, every morning a half a dozen or more people scattered along the wall there, and then massive tent encampment across the way that probably had, you know, at least a half a dozen tents and probably, you know, 15 people on that side. It was huge. But then it kind of died out. Another very long video. But what do you expect? $4:41. Still so early. Kind of strange. It did not sound good. He's down there beating their dog or what? That's kind of weird. Pedal assist 4, baby. All right. All right, let's turn on our light. Whoa. Let's take the detour. So definitely cleared it out a lot down here. So they're doing some sort of restoration over here, and they've demoed this whole area. There's these big piles of concrete that I didn't even know. I don't even know where it came from. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. So you've got kind of a big hole right there. The concrete's gone though, but when I came by here yesterday, there's these huge huge mounds of concrete. Oh, let's see. So something over here where the sand is, that's right where, I can't remember his name now. That dude crashed his bike. He's a famous YouTuber. I can't remember his name. But there must have been some kind of old foundation, maybe a foundation for an old building or something right there. I don't know what they're doing right here. I'm sure whatever they're doing, it's gonna look cool. I don't know what this area looked like before they came down here and did all this work. I mean, I have been to Santiago Park before they redid the park. You know, where we just went through. I had been there before, but not like I hadn't been back in here ever. So yeah, all up in here, like where all these poles are, would always be groups of people. So I've told the story before, and I probably could have had a video that would have went completely viral, but I just thought it was disrespectful. And I brought it up, I think, one time before, but down here in this parking lot, I was coming from the trail one day and I saw a car parked there, and they had actually ran a garden hose from the window of their car, or from the muffler of their car into the window of their car. It was the craziest thing, not the craziest thing I've seen, but one of the more crazier things that I've seen in my life. So I intervened the only way I knew how to, I just kind of, I called I think I called 911 or the police, I can't remember, and then I went down there where I could be close, and they started like driving the car around in the bottom there, so I could tell that they were still alive, but I was kind of just like keeping my eye on what was going on until the cops got there, and then when the cops got there, I left. But yeah, hadn't the car started moving, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, I don't know how long it takes for something like that to happen. Well, the gypsies are down here, or up here, I mean. All right, so we're an hour and 4 minutes into this. These embankments are pretty big. Kind of cool. Oh. Alright, so I don't know about these brakes. I think I'm just gonna live with the brakes as is until they wear out. I looked at the pads today and they're in like good shape. And everything looks good. It just sounds bad. So yeah, we might just have to live with that for a while, and then I think the only other thing I need to really do to the bike is to secure this battery. I haven't even removed the battery out of this bike yet. There's not really any reason to. But where the the electric was the same way, but where the contacts are, I feel that's very those connections I think are pretty solid, just from the way that the battery's designed. It's got this flange that goes around it, and then all the connectors are like kind of like a little like springs kind of. And so I think they really bite down and make a solid connection. So I think it's the top part of the battery, not where the battery's facing towards the seat. So it's the part that's facing towards the front of the bike that's kind of banging around. man, this guy's bike broke down. I could see something sparking. Oh, you're good, bro. No problem, man. The guy kind of looked like the OC Choppers guy. That guy standing by the wall. All right, so kind of just a pretty regular day today. But I definitely enjoyed the ride. I think it's pretty much what people expect from the channel. Staying true to the theme. So I have videos of me riding through here in the mornings when there's there's always somebody here living, but I have videos of going through there and like rats like scattering all over the place. Crazy. You can like see them running along the wall, scattering out from the belongings of the people that are sleeping there. Oh, we got somebody else behind us. Sounds like they're on a e-moto of some sort. It's probably Saran. Came up on me all stealth-like. Whoa, whoa, this guy's swerving into my lane.
Me too, I had it functional.
Hour and 12 minutes.